Are you looking for the best wireless earbuds? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best wireless earbuds on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Apple AirPods Pro 2. The AirPods Pro boast many of the same features that make our previous pick for best overall, the OG AirPods. Great. Simple setup process, seamless connection to your iPhone, compact size, and a relatively comfortable design. But the reason we've moved them to the top spot is their notably better sound. Although the Pros sound great, the main appeal of Apple's earbuds is how simple the setup process is. Just open up the AirPod case and your iPhone starts connecting. The fact that Apple made the setup process so easy is something anyone can appreciate, but it will be especially welcome for people who aren't overly tech-savvy. Thanks to the rubberized tips, which come in 4 sizes, you can get a more custom fit, which should appeal if you struggled with the fit of the originals. The AirPods Pro have ANC and offer a significant step up in sound quality with richer and better balanced bass. Plus, Apple added little black vents to the outside of the Pros to alleviate that completely sealed-off, underwater feeling that some earbuds can cause. The latest AirPods Pro feature the same transparency and active noise cancellation modes as the first-generation model, with an additional feature Apple calls adaptive transparency, which toggles transparency mode based on the sounds around you. It'll turn on when you start talking to someone. When transparency mode is active, if the AirPods detect a sound above a certain decibel level, sirens, loud yelling, overly loud engines being revved, they'll reduce the volume of those sounds before passing them to your ears. The second-gen AirPods Pro are the first wireless earbuds Apple has put out that allow you to adjust playback volume right on the stem of the AirPods. It's one of those features that you miss when using another pair of headphones and makes using the AirPods Pro even more convenient than before. The second-gen AirPods Pro have the same U1 chip as Apple's AirTags, which makes it easier to track them if you ever lose them. There's a speaker on the bottom of the new case that will play a loud chime whenever you ping the AirPods from the Find My app. It's loud enough to hear from across the house and easily cuts down on the time spent hunting for your headphones before running out the door. My only complaint with Apple's AirPods, this is true also of the standard AirPods and the Macs, is that if you have multiple Apple devices, like an iPad and MacBook, the earbuds have a tendency to connect to different devices when you walk by them. This is true even when listening to music or on a call. You can disable this feature entirely, but it should work as Apple has advertised. If you're listening to music on your Mac and get a call on your iPhone, the AirPods should automatically switch. While this is true sometimes, the unintentional swap is so frequent I've turned that feature off on all of my Apple gear. Number 2. Google Pixel Buds Pro. Find yourself switching between them for all your audio needs. Google's Pixel Buds Pro will make the transitions more seamless than the other earbuds on this list. They don't sound quite as good as the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, but they're on par with the Apple AirPods Pro 2. The real strength of the Pixel Buds Pro is that they're able to pair with multiple devices simultaneously, so you can watch a video on your MacBook, then pause and start playing your favorite playlist from your Android device, and the Pixel Buds will automatically switch. The initial pairing process on iOS isn't as convenient as with Apple's own devices, but after that setup, the easy switching is a nice feature to have. Best of all, even with an iPhone, the touch controls on the sides of the earbuds still work great, as does the noise cancellation, so you don't have to worry about missing out on too many features, which is not true of many of the non-Apple earbuds on this list. Google recently announced an updated model of these headphones, the Pixel Buds Pro 2, which will be available on September 26th. They have a slightly smaller design than their predecessor, and Google claims the new ones have noise cancellation that's twice as effective as the Pixel Buds Pro. I'll be testing them soon and will update this guide with my thoughts. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. If you prefer a fully in-ear earbud, or want to save some cash while staying in the Samsung ecosystem, you should get the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. Despite the visual differences, the Buds 2 Pro sound almost as good as the Buds 3 Pro. The Buds 3 are slightly more balanced, while the Buds 2 are heavier on the bass. The Buds 2 don't have the same voice controls as the Buds 3. You can't control playback with quiet commands, which is unfortunate as the touch controls on the Buds 2 aren't as easy to use as the on-device controls of the Buds 3. That's mostly because the Buds 2 don't have stems that poke out and run down your ears. They may look nicer, but they do feel heavier in your ears. Number 4. Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Wireless Earbuds. Above all else, Bose is known for its effective noise cancelling. No earbuds I've tested have been as good at blocking out noise as the company's Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds. They're larger than the AirPods, though their stems are shorter, but that extra size makes for a stronger barrier between you and external noise. During my 3 days of testing these earbuds, I noticed that the Quiet Comfort Ultras managed to keep out sounds no other earbuds except the JBL Live Beam 3s and Tour Pro 3s could, including a loud fan in my office, my computer speakers playing YouTube videos, and the symphony of howls my dogs like to perform every time there's a knock at the door. While this was true across different types of music, including heavier songs from bands like Polyphia podcasts and videos on YouTube were more vulnerable to external noises, and the audio is significantly quieter than with the AirPods Pro or Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. The Quiet Comfort Ultras are larger than other earbuds I've tested and look far less discreet than the AirPods, but the extra surface area makes for better touch controls. I'm a huge fan of the big touch panels on the outside of these earbuds, which make it easy to play and pause tracks, skip to the next one, or change the volume. This is possible on other earbuds, but on the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro and AirPods Pro, you have to hit the right spot on the earbuds, making them tougher to get right. These controls are also less sensitive than the ones on the JBL Tour Pro 3s. Like many other earbud manufacturers, Bose has added some nifty software to create a unique listening experience. Its feature is called immersive audio, which Bose describes as allowing you to hear audio from beyond your earbuds. With the feature enabled, songs sound like they're coming out of speakers in front of you rather than buds jammed in your ears. I enjoyed this while listening to tracks like Harlan County Line by Dave Alvin, because it made me feel like I was hanging out at a country bar, but it felt extremely weird listening to podcasts with immersive audio on. You have to disable this from within the app or by setting the shortcut, tapping and holding the touch panel on one of the earbuds to toggle modes. The sound quality on these earbuds is pretty good, but for a pair that costs about the same as the JBLs, with a case that's about as bulky, I wish they sounded better. This was most noticeable with tracks like Levels by Big X the Plug, where the Bose earbuds felt too heavy on the bass, while JBL's earbuds sounded more balanced, but a little quieter. Number 5. JBL Live Beam 3. If you'd rather not have to whip out your phone to deal with your headphones, JBL's Live Beam 3 wireless earbuds have a screen right on their case that allows you to control things like playback, volume, and sound mode, transparency, or noise canceling. You can even set timers, enable a flashlight, and play a loud sound from stray earbuds to more easily find them. You can also customize which controls show up on the screen so it doesn't feel too cluttered. Although tiny, the screen provides a handy way to make sure your earbuds have plenty of battery before you head out for the day. There's also an option to set a custom lock screen photo that you'll see whenever you first wake the screen up, if you want to personalize your earbuds. JBL also included a feature similar to Bose's immersive audio. JBL calls it spatial audio, but the effect is more subtle. While the Bose earbuds make it feel like you're listening to speakers in a small room, the JBLs feel more like listening through over-ear headphones. Bose's feature feels a bit more fun, but day-to-day I prefer JBL's approach as it's less disorienting. Beyond a fancy on-device screen, the Live Beam 3 sounds great for casual listening while you work, and its noise cancellation is effective even in noisy settings like busy streets or crowded coffee shops. These earbuds, like the AirPods Pro, have a transparency mode, and they do a great job of playing your audio over the sounds around you without things sounding muddled.